It's a leech! Kill it! I'm the king! Take a breath for this! Murdering bastard! It ain't you! The beast must die! We have to stop!
It's locked, all right.
Over there! There's one of them! Eat this! Fuck, he's fast! Oh, that's gonna... He's done for!
This is despicable. I cannot enter.
Cross the leech, boys! One of them! there! There's one of them burning! Get them weapons ready! We found one! Grenade! He's onto us!
Do with the wet boots, I say.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Do you need medical help, sir?
I feel fine, Dr. Reed.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
So you're a concern.
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But...
What can you tell me about this part of town?
things ain't that bad, thank you.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all...
More efficient, really. You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Someone's playing a right strange game. No, I'm gonna find out.
Good evening, miss.
Who are you?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I don't have any money for you leeches.
I'm not here for chat.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Can I offer you my medical...
I'm fine, thank you.
What can you tell me?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be eaten.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny. Fair enough. Stay away from us then.
Since my
That's exactly what that stupid...
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your...
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and...
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can act...
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes. The boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Can I see what you have to...
As long as you have money, I'll show you all. Foolish girl and her pretty principles. She's got no idea.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Is there no one who deserves your leniency, then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most maggots, he knows how to listen without opening his trap.
What's your occupation?
I take care of my mum. That's what I do. She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat her so good.
You seem upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just want her to smile. No, I was thankful for her patience, appreciated like... God knows she deserves it.
Do you require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no...
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs.
Well, this part of town used to be... nicer, let's say.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family. This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Best be moving on.
This one's mine! Stupid beast! Fuck, he's dead! Fly, vermin! Me to know you can't see me, my sweet queen. Perhaps you again. What are you?
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really. One of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spot?
That's what my sweet Edwina always says that...
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Got no idea who he's dealing with.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize?
Don't take it personally. I spent...
Yes, you had definitely drunk.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll...
Inebriation.
Yes. I feel...
Take this, then.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop this?
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. Doctor, really changed.
Sounds like you were an idealist.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I want...
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No,
I want to know more about...
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Inebriation aside, do you need...
I already...
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Times like these are good.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir.
You remember?
Of course I do. You're the...
Thank you for your...
I'm still Tom.
Do you need...
I'm all right.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Are they stupid or something?
Turquoise for a time.
Evening, miss.
Well,
I'm much more myself than when we first...
welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor.
Do you require...
I'm fine, sir. Just have too much...
Excuse...
Something bothering you?
Believe me, I never ju...
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun...
Goodbye, Miss...
So few clients. With the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just...
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed. Could I come in?
Why? What do you want?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital. I'm investigating the flu epidemic in this area.
Oh, the Spanish flu.
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. What?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? Does grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts. I'm not sure the epidemic is what worries people most these days. So you have questions?
Yes.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like straight...
How is life?
Life has always been hard in the East.
Do you think the increase in violence has any...
Don't know, but it's most likely linked...
Violence?
And selfishness is their rotten...
May I ask what you...
Since my husband died...
Did your husband...
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad.
How do you pay...
My Seymour works at the docks.
Mrs. Fishburne?
I am fine for now.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself. Good evening, Mr.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne. Hello, boy. Did I scare you?
No, it's just...
Well, I won't.
My name is Ruth.
What can you...
It's all about staying out.
Have you ever thought about...
Where else would I go?
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me.
A real doctor?
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir.
So long, Rufus. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr.
Are you alone? So you have no home?
No. I mean...
We're all truly...
I've known worse. I'm not all alone.
Why do you think she's so...
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good...
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Miss...
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
It's locked.
Don't you think Miss Fishburne is nice to us? But I always have the feeling she's hiding something. For now, you're still the only real friend I have, Jack.
I cannot enter. I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this. This is despicable. It's locked, all right. I can't believe I'm doing this.
See them fancy clubs?
It's locked.